99% of men never do this, yet it is exactly what naturally attracts women. At first, this may sound like an exaggeration, but think about it for a moment. How many men have you seen who are attractive, confident, and even financially successful, yet still struggle to build genuine, meaningful relationships with women? The truth is, attraction isn't primarily about looks, money, or social status. What many men overlook are the small habits that seem insignificant, but have a powerful impact, making a woman remember them long after they've gone. These subtle behaviors work on a subconscious level, sending silent signals that connect directly with a woman's emotional world. The most frustrating part is that these habits are not complicated. They don't require expensive gifts, elaborate strategies, or years of experience. They simply require awareness, intention, and the willingness to let go of the superficial behaviors that most men fall into. Listen carefully, because today I'm going to reveal 5 things that many women quietly desire but rarely express openly. These are not cheap seduction tricks. They are subtle psychological signals rooted in human nature and supported by timeless Stoic wisdom. When you understand these principles, you can completely change the way a woman perceives your presence. If you haven't discovered these principles yet, you're missing the opportunity to develop the kind of attraction that stays in a woman's mind long after you've left. That is real attraction, not the temporary attention that disappears the moment you're gone, but the lasting impression that makes her think about you for days, weeks, or even months. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future content about relationships, psychology, and human behavior. Now let's begin. The first secret is the power of respectful physical contact before intimacy. Imagine you're on a date. The conversation flows naturally, you're both laughing, and everything seems to be going well. Yet something feels incomplete, as if one small piece of the connection is still missing. She goes home, you send her a message later that evening, and nothing happens. She doesn't reply. This is where many men make a mistake. They believe attraction is built only through words, humor, interesting stories, or intelligent conversations. Many men believe that attraction is built only through words, a good sense of humor, interesting stories, or intelligent conversations. But human communication is far more complex than that. Women don't connect only with what you say. They also connect with how you make them feel through your presence, your energy, and your body language. One of the most overlooked ways to strengthen that emotional connection is respectful physical touch. We're not talking about anything forceful, invasive, or aggressive. Instead, it's about natural, respectful, and gentle gestures. A light, non-sexual touch before intimacy can completely change the dynamic. A gentle touch on her arm, a hand placed softly on the small of her back, or briefly holding her hand can communicate far more than words ever could. Without saying a single word, those simple gestures can send a powerful message. I care about you. I want you to feel safe with me. I'm fully present in this moment. One of the biggest mistakes many men make is touching a woman because they expect something in return. Women often sense that intention immediately, and instead of feeling comfortable, they may feel pressured. But when a man offers respectful physical contact naturally, with no expectation of a reward, he stands out from the crowd. He projects confidence, and confidence is one of the strongest foundations of genuine attraction. Think about it for a moment. When you gently touch her arm while explaining something, or carefully guide her through a crowd with your hand on her back, you're doing much more than making physical contact. You're communicating that you're attentive, confident, and aware of her presence. It's a silent language that goes far beyond words, a language that women have naturally responded to for generations. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Stop arguing about what a good man should be one. Stay calm, balanced, and self-aware." Most men still don't truly understand this principle, which is why they struggle to build deep and meaningful relationships. The men who do understand it leave a lasting impression because they realize that attraction isn't created by a single action. It's the result of an entire experience that begins with how you make another person feel, even during the simplest and quietest moments. The second secret is the art of respectful flirting. Many men fall into one of two extremes. They either flirt so aggressively that they appear desperate, or they hide their interest so completely that they come across as cold and indifferent. The key is finding the middle ground. Women enjoy flirting when it feels natural, respectful, and confident. It's not about memorizing romantic lines or constantly trying to impress her. It's about bringing positive energy into the conversation and creating an atmosphere that feels comfortable, enjoyable, and warm, one where the conversation flows naturally and sparks both curiosity and ease. For example, if she mentions that she loves Italian food, most men will simply agree with her and quickly change the subject.